See, the illiterate of the 21st century are not going to be those that can't read or write, but those who can't learn, unlearn, and relearn. This is from a book called Future Shock that was written in the 70s. And I believe that. And I realized in 2016, I was not smart enough to double business. Because if I was, I would have already done it. I realized I had to go back to school. And I did. I took a disruptive leadership course at NYU and several other classes. And when I went there, I learned how we can continue to develop the existing business model while we work on a disruptive business model. And we started looking at things, and I had a young man who's here with me today, Julian, with me in the class. And they asked, what is leadership? And everyone was giving their answer. I said, leadership is vision. And a bunch of guys disagreed with me, but the teacher agreed with me, so that was cool. And the teacher said, I want you to redesign the shopping cart. And redesign the shopping cart. The shopping cart's been around for about 150 years, hasn't been changed, about $180 a piece. I want you to redesign the shopping cart. So they broke us into groups, and I was the leader of our group. I took a piece of paper out, I drew a square, I drew another square, I drew an arrow, and I drew an arrow back. And I handed it to my group. My group was, what the hell was that? I said, it's the shopping cart. The professor gets it, and he says, what is this? I said, it's a redesign of the shopping cart. He goes, well, I don't understand. Can you explain it to me? I said, sure. You call from your house, you order the food, and it gets delivered right back to you at your house. That's a redesign of the shopping cart. And he said, but that wasn't the assignment. I said, I know, but that's the answer. And wait, God strike me dead. The next day, the very next day, Amazon bought Whole Foods for $28 billion. I contacted the professor. How do you like my answer now? $28 billion. I got a C and he got $28 billion, right? But now follow this, guys. I want to show you how crazy we are. You go to the supermarket, you get your shopping cart, then what do? You go through the aisle, and what do? You load it up, right? You load up the shopping cart. And they make it where you have to go through all the aisles. So you load up the shopping cart. The vegetables and stuff are there first, so you get the healthy stuff out of the way. And then you go through the other aisles, and you load it up. Then you load it up. Okay, now what do? You go to checkout, and what do? You unload the shopping cart. Then what do? You pay. Then what do? You reload the shopping cart. Then what do? You go out to your car. You unload the shopping cart. Then what do? You get in your car and you drive home. Then what do? You unload the shopping cart. So I thought, what if the best redesign of the shopping cart is its elimination? Whoa, hang on, that's coming back to you. What if the best redesign of the sales process is its elimination? Whoa, yeah, I know the sales process. I'm not a public speaker. I'm a car guy. Okay, opening, investigation, selection, demonstration, verification, appraisal, close, TO. I got that. But that's like the speaker before spoke about. That's what's good for us. We want them going through that maze and that rat race and that mousetrap. But what if that's not what's good for the customer? And so we started to look at ways to eliminate the friction